Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge. They're urging him to shoot, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. In comes the cross. Xavi with the clearance. Edmilson. Neither side yet able to find the net. Xavi. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xavi. Araujo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Rummenigge. An instinctive delivery. Araujo. Piqué. Now Davids. And it's from Mario. He can run onto that. No foul, says the referee. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. Seedorf. Oh, delightful ball. Goes in for the header! There's a goal! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Edmilson. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fired deep towards the back post. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Edmilson. Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi. Iniesta. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, terrible pass. Tries to dink it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Araujo. Edmilson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Romario. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Rafinha! Iniesta. Messi. Now it's Romario, spread out to the left. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. Seedorf. Pernis. He's gone forward. No luck with that dink over the top. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception, well timed. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. Can he put it away? Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming, and Vardy! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vardy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Thuram. Edmilson. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Araujo. Edmilson. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Edmilson. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha works it forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Xavi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 21.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's burst through.
Van Buiten.
It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Back into the middle.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Big header! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Taken back almost at once. 5 minutes left on the clock. Toma, Pedri, Fernando Torres. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corner it is. Madrid have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Maldini. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Succumbs to the pressure. Le Havre with the corner, there first. Chance to finish. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Rafinha! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
And he's intervened well there. Out for a throw. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. That's been cut out, well played. Seedorf. Oh, it's Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. Could be danger here. Goalkeeper's ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Le Havre have the chance to go the other way. Neither side yet able to find the net. Albert Ferrer. Seedorf. Davids. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Gets into some space. He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Le Havre clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Batistuta. Maldini plays a delicate ball, neatly clipped into space. Roberto Carlos. Now Davids. He's in a good position here. And it's Seedorf. And he's straight offside. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Davids. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vardy. Rummenigge. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Seedorf does really well there, strong defending. Maldini floated up and over. No, that's been intercepted.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a clever looking ball. He can run onto that. Brilliantly cut out. He's had a hit! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Another moment of magic. Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour Le Havre. Le numéro 14. Pour le remplacer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the counter is on. And they win it back again. Ronaldinho. Davids. Ronaldinho.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafinha. Oh, and Vardy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's very neat. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Changement pour Le Havre. Le numéro 15.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rummenigge! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Oh, easy pickings there. Driving on and making good progress. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Le Havre clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Schneider. Well, now here's a good battle. It's Schneider! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Le Havre are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Changement pour le Havre. Le numéro 3.
It's their second corner of the game.
Le numéro 2. Changement en cours.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ernest. Well, they could break here. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Yamal. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's on a charge. Oh, great run, magical. Schneider, not the most accurate pass. This might spell danger. They've won a corner. Madrid have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk makes the interception. Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's looking to set free a runner. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos proves too strong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri. Seedorf. Thuram. And we're done. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deserving. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now that's well seen too.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe! That is good alertness. Lobbed in behind. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Neatly. Could be danger here. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Seedorf. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thuram. Quality ball. That's cause for mild irritation. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Rafinha is on... There's the hit! They've scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Seedorf. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rafinha. Oh, super ball. He gets big. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafinha! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Vieira clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were, he really did. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Ronaldinho! And he's lifted it over. Hakimi, and it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. Vardy. Rummenigge. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's clever. The less said about that pass, the better. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Madrid are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're off again. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's going in strongly.
Thuram does really well there, he is strong. That's a little off target. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rafinha. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, smashing header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.